Capcom just released a remaster of Dead Rising. This is a game that originally came out in 2006 on Xbox 360. So how does the 2006 release compare to the new Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster? And how does this new remaster run on the Xbox Series S versus X versus PlayStation 5? We'll talk about all that and more. If you loved the original Dead Rising from 18 years ago, you'll love this one. As expected, the graphics have been totally redone. The player models, the textures, it's all new and looks modern. Yet the game still feels like its old self. It plays the same, the story, the cutscenes, the camera angles, the audio. It's essentially kept original. That's why veterans of the first game are loving it. I've heard some say this feels like a love letter for Dead Rising fans. Unfortunately, this game isn't for everyone. If you never played the first Dead Rising or never liked it, well, you're not really gonna like this one. Some of you might think that the gameplay feels outdated. At the core, it's still the same game. You can see from the side-by-side comparison that while it's been given this new fresh coat of paint, it's still going to feel like the same experience more or less. Graphics do of course look much better, but still it looks like an Xbox One game and not a current gen, but at least the game now runs at up to 4K and 60 FPS. Or is it 60 FPS? So let's now talk about how the game runs on the Xbox Series S versus Series X versus PlayStation 5. And there are differences between the three. I want to make it clear that while the game's 4K on Xbox Series X and PS5, it's nowhere close to that on the smaller Series S, which can only manage about 1080p resolution. I guess that's fine because the important thing is frame rate, and the Series S does target 60 FPS. There's no graphic mode selection here on any of the consoles. It's just the one default. In terms of performance, there are issues on all the three consoles. When you're standing still during the cutscenes, I mean, things aren't bad. It's pretty much a solid locked 60 FPS. But during the gameplay, especially when you have hordes of zombies around, that's when things get bad. Especially on the Xbox Series S, there's constant drops into the 50s. It's really all over the place and the frame rate never locks 60. Xbox Series X and PS5 are also going to have those drops. They're of course not as bad as the Series S though. Overall, it's a bit of a shame that this game wasn't optimized for a solid 60 FPS. I mean, it is a remaster. It's not a brand new game with some next gen looking graphics. So we ran at 30 FPS in 2006, and while the game looks a lot better in 2024, it's still not a solid 60 FPS. Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster targets that, but never stays at 60. So that's what you need to know about Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster on the Xbox Series S versus Series X versus PS5, and also about how it looks compared to the original 2006 release. Overall, I would give this remake, this remaster, a 7.5 out of 10. For the rest of the video, check out some more side-by-side comparisons.
Did you just say zombies?
Take a look out there. Those ain't zombies. What would you call them? There's been more and more of them since last night. Now, they're all that's out there. Look on the bright side. Zombies are stupid and slow. We should be safe in here. All right then. Feel like making yourself useful? Take a look around the mall and bring anything we can use for the barricade back here. On the leg. Come on, pronto!
Huh?
Where are the others?
I don't know. I hope they got away.
As long as those things are in the mall, we'd better not use this door.
Good.
Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to the target, okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get close?
Well, the best solution would be to shoot the guy. But if you can't do that, keep him busy dodging your bullets and stay out of trouble. Are you up to it?
I'm a lot better with a camera. But yeah, I'll give it a shot.
All right. Next time he reloads, I'll lay down a suppressing fire. I'm counting on you. Make your way over there. 1, 2, 3! Look for an opening! You're finished! Good job, reporter, man! Keep it up!